Hi there, Kira White, whereas we heal each other. This is for my grandkids and you. I'm making wonton soup. Have no idea how it's gonna go, because this is my first time doing this recipe. But I thought I'd bring you along, just in case it works out and it's good. Might be a part 2 to this, who knows. So, I started out so I wouldn't have to take much of your time. I'm going to come over here, and I started out over here, if you can see that, okay? There is going to be, I'm going to put you over there. You're only going to see me for right now. There's going to be chicken broth, and I'm going to dump that in here. And I'm making a very good mess. I'm just going to put that. There you go. Alright, so I'll show you that in a second as soon as I clean my mess. Okay. Chicken broth. Oops. There you go. And I apologize for going fast with the camera. And there's 2.5 cups of water. There is going to be some soya sauce. I'll give you the ingredients after, the amount. That goes in there also. Okay, it's going to be green onions. And why I put it in here is they're going to be going with this, but I don't like to to fish for it after. Did I ever tell you that I'm sort of do everything on the easy side? And then I have ginger, okay? I do not have the ginger, the fresh ginger that you cut, because it's not something I use, but I did have some, like in this type, okay? And there you go, and spices. And then they say garlic. So I got also garlic like that. And I don't have the fresh one. But that's okay. Now let's go over here for a second and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. Apologize again for moving. Alright. See, I got a laptop, so I'm doing this with the laptop. What I did is, that is supposed to be my broth for my wonton soup. See? So when I take it out, it'll be easier for me. So now that was only water, I'm just going to put my measuring cups there. And these, I'll put that over here. I always have to clean them. Apologize. I know. Alright. So, sorry about everything. There. So what I did was I measured 2.5 cup of chicken broth. Well, I took a package of it. It says 2.5 cups of water. You saw me with that. 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. It says here 3 garlic cloves. And it says smash. Well, I use the garlic. I used it from this. And I only use 2 teaspoons. Because I had no idea if that was going to work. Follow me here. And I had, it says, fresh ginger slices, approximately 1 ounce. Well, since I didn't have that, and I had no clue how that would work out, so I got this, okay, and I did just put 1. Yeah. Because I didn't know how much that would be. So I just put 1 teaspoon. And then green onions. I do have some over there that I put in. Salt and pepper to taste. Okay. Actually, I haven't done that yet. And then that is boiling right now. So that's fine. So I'm going to leave it to boil. I think it should be all okay. And I have it at 6 for right now, okay? So, I'm speaking like a friend of mine, okay? Okay? Now, what I did is I noticed that long time ago, this longtime friend had bought me this measuring cup, not cup, but measuring spoon thing. And it's perfect for dry stuff, okay? And this one is perfect for wet stuff. Well, that's what I use today. And it makes a difference because if you need to do something in the dry, then you go like this with your knife this way, okay? You can scrape it and you can get the right measurements, okay? That's what's perfect about this one. Yes, you can do it with this, but this little thing, really nice. And thank you, by the way, she's watching. All right, now what I did, because I'm going to do a few and not use them all because I'm by myself. So I don't know if you guys can see all that over there? Sorry again for moving the stuff without, it's a laptop here, so. All right, this is where I am going to put some of the wontons in to freeze, okay? So I'm going to put it in there, but so that it doesn't dry when I'm working with them, I got a wet face cloth, okay? And I keep it on top of it. So when I'm done to put it in the freezer to freeze so that they don't stick together, because I did a little bit of research, you do it this way and you put it in the freezer, okay? So, and then when you're ready to, it's almost all frozen, you can put them in a bag after that as much as you need or want. So that's just a little tip. I made a mess. I got 2, but that's okay. All right, made a mess. Hold on. Now this is where I get the paper towel out. I wouldn't do it without that if it wasn't greasy and whatever. All right. Now, we've got that. And that's going, that's there ready, and I got my stuff here. Before I go too far, I'm trying something. Let's see if I can show you this. Can you see that? That's the green onions. Okay. I'm going to try to make them grow. Yep, I'm going to try. Don't know if it's going to work, but Mrs. Frugal here, or Mrs. Cheap, whatever you want to call it, is going to try to see if it grows. So let's move on. What I have also is a bowl of water. Doesn't matter how much there is there. It's just to dip your fingers in. All right, and then I had these little pie things, or whatever you call them. This, I think, is the largest size. It just happens that it fits one of the... See, this one's damaged because I was opening the package, so I just put it aside. This fits perfectly into this if you do it like that, so that I don't have to do too much work. Hey, I'm old now, so I'm not trying to do things the hard way. I'm trying to do it the easy way. And I have no idea if it's going to work. But I had them. You can get them usually at thrift store, whatever. Probably Dollar Store would have it, I'm pretty sure. So, anyways, let's move on. It said 4 ounces of pork ground beef. I do not eat pork since a long time. So I chose, again, chicken ground beef. But I put a little bit more because I wanted to put some for freezing. Again, yet, I do not know if that's going to work or not. And hopefully it will. Now, I have here mixed. There you go. Can you see that? There's a lot of stuff that's mixed in there. All right. Mix for this, because I put it in little containers to show you. Okay, let's see. Mixed is wontons. I show you the pork. Well, meets chicken. Okay, I got The one that I hit was my soya sauce. Here we go again. Soya sauce. And it says to have some, let's see, sesame seed oil. I do not have that. So I put just a little bit of oil that I had here, okay? So it says to put cornstarch, 1 tablespoon. So I mix the dries together. Instead of just putting the dry one at a time in the meat here, I mixed it in here. So that's a teaspoon, okay, of cornstarch is in here. A 1/4 teaspoon of sugar is in here. The sesame seed oil, that should be sesame seed, I put oil in here. Then I took the 1/4 ground beef, ground fresh ginger, okay, that I had in my spices. So I took that. If you would have this, just smash it. I mean, it'll do the same thing. Oops, sorry, that's garlic. Do the ginger, just smash it. It's only a 1/4 teaspoon, so it's not a big deal. It says 1 small garlic clove. Yet again, I don't have that here. It's not something that I normally use. So I just took this and smashed it. Does the same trick. So 1 small garlic clove. And I just measured approximately whatever I wanted. Like, I'm not a fan of garlic, but if I need more, I'll put more after the next batch I do. And a green onion, finely chopped. So I got that in here. And it says a small pinch of black pepper or white pepper. So I got the black pepper. You saw it was black and it's in there. And it says about 20 square wonton wrappers. Well, I got, there you go. So that's there. And of course you need to keep something that's a little bit humid on top so that it doesn't dry out. Like this one's going to dry out in a few minutes. It'll be harder to work with. And then you can have the garnish that you want. So you can keep a pinch of, green onions to put for garnish if you want to. So let's do the whole thing together. Oh, I'm just going to check if that is boiling. Okay, I'm putting it to 8 so that it boils, and it should be boiling until 15 to 20 minutes. So now I'm just going to be putting this in here. Okay, so I wish my camera would be a little better, but you do what you have. So I'm just going to mix that all together. Hold on. See, I find it way easier this way. All right. There. Oops. There you go. And we'll mix that together. Smells good. If nothing else, smells real good. I can hear it going over there. So I must have something. Oh yeah, I did something that I had spilled. So hopefully nothing's going to go wrong there. If it does, well, it will. It will. All right, now I did the powder, and now I'm going to do with the soya sauce. So we'll just mix that together. There you go. And we shall mix that together so we have a little bit of liquid. And instead of 4 ounces of the ground chicken here, I put about 7, and this is what it gives me. That's not much really, but it might be too much. Who knows? All right, so let's see how this works now. I'm going to put my recipe over here because I don't need it for now. I am going to... All All right, let's see if this works. I'm going to go like this. There. And we are going to have a little bit of that here. Like that. And it's not going out. Well, that's nice. There we go. All right. So let's do it like that. Here. Well, let's see if that's going to work. All right. A little bit of water. See, to dampen the sides here. And do I have to? Yeah. Oh, do I? No, I think I'm okay. Well, let's do it. Ah, professional here. All right, let's do it. Squeeze it. There. Squeezed. You see that? And then it says, okay. It's not keeping though. All right. It says squeeze the sides. We're going to squeeze the side. To me, it looks as if I got two. I do have two. Do I? I do have two. All right, I do have two. That's why it's thick. Hold on. There. That's way better. I thought I had two. All right, it says squeeze the sides, bring it here, pinch it here. And that should be your wonton. So we'll try it that way. And I am going to put it into my tray here. There. I'm going to cover my tray up. And there you go. All right, next. So what I'll do is I am going to make all these up. And I'll be doing a part. I'll be doing a part 2 to this. So I'm sending you for now. I'm sending you energy, love, and a great big hug to you, and yes, you too. See you in part 2.